What's up guys, Dana Bailey here, and today I am taking you through just a little sprinkle of my DLB Daily gluten ham focused workout. So I'm taking just 2 of the sets from the full workout just to give you a little taste. So if you are not a part of the DLB Daily fam, if you're not a part of my website, DalenBailey.com, and you like what you see and you want to grow your butt with me, come join me on the DLB Daily, DalenBailey.com. $7 a month for 7 days are free, and I will take your butt to places it's never been. Oh my God! So our first compound set is something that not only is going to destroy your hamstrings, but it is a great booty builder. We are doing hip banded, so you need a band, hip banded RDLs, and you can use dumbbells or barbells. I'm going to use dumbbells because I find it's easier if I want to go up. I just grab another set of dumbbells instead of like putting more plates on. So dumbbell or barbell, hip banded RDLs, and then we're gonna go right into some plyos, which I love plyos. We're gonna go hip banded squat jumps. So to kind of explain, because I think a lot of people get a little confused what the difference between an SLDL, which is a straight leg deadlift, and an RDL, which is a Romanian deadlift. So straight leg deadlift, your knees don't move. Your back stays flat, your butt goes back, but it's not gonna go as far back as an RDL. That's not the main focus. The main focus is stretching and keeping the dumbbells pretty close to you. Straight leg deadlift, knees are slightly bent, weights are in front of you, and then you just are going to keep your knees where they are, and then you're just going straight down, straight up. So butt goes back. Now I'm going to show you the difference between an RDL and a straight deadlift. So butt is going to go back a lot further, and you're able to bend your knees a little bit more. And bending your knees is going to draw your butt back. So you start off the same, so knees slightly bent. First movement is from here, is from your hips. So you let your hips go all the way back, and then as you come down, your knees can bend a little bit. And then as you straighten, hips come forward, kind of like thrust forward, and then knees kind of straighten. So back down, knees start to bend, butt goes back, and then knees straighten, hips forward. And then back to straight leg deadlift, you're just here. Similar, they're very close, and you know, regardless of whatever you do here, both are very fantastic exercises. I like the RDL just a little bit more because letting that butt go back a little bit more, you're gonna get more stretch in your hamstrings and glutes, and then you just get an overall better development there. I love Romanian deadlift. So you're gonna get your band. I put it on like slightly, it kind of slides up as it goes, but as far as band placement, you find your like hip bones, band goes right at your hips. You're gonna walk out, grab your weight. Now the cool thing with the band, it's actually going to help promote better RDL form because it's going to pull your hips back for you. So instead of like even thinking about, okay, I gotta draw my hips back, the band's gonna do it for you. So this is gonna actually help your RDL form. So if it confuses you at all between the two, use a band, and then you'll be able to figure out, okay, my hips go back here, and you're basically gonna fold over the band. Second thing, at the top is where the butt comes into place. With the band, when you come up, you're going to thrust your hips forward. So draw that pelvis forward and squeeze your butt. So this is going to add a horizontal tension to your hips, which then promotes more butt action, which is what we're all about. So grabbing the dumbbells, show you how it's done. walk out a little bit so you get some tension. So you should already feel a little tension on your glutes. You're gonna come down, you're gonna fold over that band, let your butt draw all the way back, and then when you come up, squeeze forward, and really throw those hips forward. Come down, nice flat back, and then thrust forward. It's kind of hard even to like mess up this form with this band because the band is just making you do an RDL regardless. So we're gonna go a little bit heavier there. So I want somewhere between 8 to 10 reps. You'll drop the weight, keep the band on, and this one is gonna be timed. So 30 seconds, do anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds, and you're just doing squat jumps. So again, having that band pull you horizontally, and then you're coming up forward is just gonna help target hamstrings and glutes a little bit more. So you're squatting down, you should feel some tension already. If you notice, I'm not standing straight up and down. I'm kind of already like leaning forward into it, so I feel tension. Squat down, jump up. So the band is gonna try to pull you back, but you're squatting against it. And really kind of, if you watch from the side, watch where my hips go. So throw those hands back and really draw your hips forward. So up. Ooh, it really pulled me there. Get out of the way. Hips forward. Oh, and then you're gonna wanna die. So 4 sets. We go 8 to 10 for your RDLs, 20 to 30 seconds non-stop for those squats. I'm tired. I didn't even do 20 seconds. So the second compound set for hamstrings and glutes, we have 2 exercises. What you're gonna do is you're gonna actually do both exercises on the same leg before switching to the other leg. So the first exercise is a single leg deadlift. Now, the reason I love single leg deadlifts, anytime you do something unilaterally and you're only doing one leg at a time, you're gonna call on your core a little bit. So it's gonna take some balance and stability, but right there, anytime you go off balance, the only thing you need to think is tighten my core, and generally you'll get back to balance. So core is gonna be a huge thing here. Balance is a huge thing here. I'd like you to try to do this without holding on to anything, but if your balance is so terrible because you don't work on it, well, 1, start working on it, and then 2, I will show you what to do if your balance sucks. So you'll have 2 dumbbells. Big thing here is always keeping your knees slightly bent. Your back will be nice and flat, so you need your neck in a neutral position. Don't kick it up, don't kick it down. Wherever your back bends, keep your eyes always in that direction. So as you go down, you don't want to look up, because 1, that's gonna catch you off balance. So what I like to do is maybe find something on the floor to focus on, and then just keep your eyes on that, and that will help with your balance. So dumbbells will come all the way down to the ground, touch to the ground. Sorry, I'm already off balance because I'm trying to talk. And then you can bring that foot forward. If you wanna add something into it and you're really good, maybe just try to draw your knee up, and then you'll go back down. Another key little tip here is on this leg that kicks back, I really want you focusing on kicking that, driving that leg all the way back. And then instead of pointing your toe, I want you to flex flex, or yeah, pointing your toe, I want you to flex your ankle. So keep that ankle nice and flexed as you come down, and then really let that leg draw back. So you're not just doing this, bring that leg really up in the air, because one, that opposite leg, drawing it upward, you can get a little more glute action. So if you want to target glutes a little bit more, draw that leg back. So again, let that leg go all the way back, touch the ground, and then for balance, you can just touch your toe and then go right back into it. Knee slightly bends. It can bend as you go down, but never straighten it all the way up. So as you come up, it always stays in that slightly bent position. Keep your glutes tight, keep your core tight. All right, so if your balance is absolutely terrible and you can't, and you would rather actually focus on hamstrings and glutes, and you're too busy falling all over the place, drop one of the dumbbells, maybe add a little bit of weight to the one dumbbell, and then I don't want you to like grab it and really, it's just put your hand on it. That's literally generally what most people need, is just place your hand on it, and then you can do it from there just using one dumbbell. But really exaggerate that leg going back. So this is if your balance is absolutely terrible. Just place your hand on something. Don't actually physically grab it. Don't pull yourself up. Just place your hand on it and still try to focus on something on the ground, and then maybe you'll be able to let go. So give that a whirl. You'll then drop one of those dumbbells. You'll grab one in a goblet form, and whatever leg was working is now the leg that's going to be lunging laterally. So you're going to start in this position. I like to have this foot just ever so slightly out, because I feel it in my glutes a little bit more, instead of keeping it straight, which I would be a little more on my outer sweep. So I'm just gonna have that foot go out slightly. This foot is gonna stay kind of straight. You're gonna laterally lunge, trying to keep that foot kind of pasted to the ground, nice and flat. Go down as far as you can, and then back up. Down as far as you can, and then back up. Keeping your chest up. And again, you're gonna have weight here, so the weight's gonna wanna bring you down. So then what you have to do is call on your core, call on your glutes, and then keep your chest up. So keep chest up, and then up. So 12 to 15 for your single leg deadlift, and then you'll go right into 12 to 15 goblet lateral lunge. Then you will switch legs, do the same 2 exercises, then you rest. And then you do it again 2 more times. Now, if you are a little more advanced and you want to take it up a little notch for these lateral lunges, so instead of just staying statically here, I want you to power out of the bottom into like a knee raise. So you'll come down, squat, power up, and then go right back into it. Power up, and then go right back into it. So again, working on balance, but here, that push off is just gonna add a little bit more power. Anytime you're leaving the ground, adds a little bit more power. So I like that one just a little bit more. So for all my advanced lifters that want to take it up a notch, try that little move out. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this and you want more, this was just a little part taken from my DLB Daily Glute and Hamstring Day. So if you don't know what DLB Daily is, it is my personal website, DanielleandBailey.com. I give you my actual training. So these little compound sets that we did for glutes and hams was taken from the full leg day, the full leg and glute, the full hamstring and glute day. So if you want more and you want to see the whole workout, head on over to DanielleandBailey.com, $7 a month. First 7 days are free. So if you want to try it before you buy it. Try it out. Give it a whirl. Come join me. Get my training. I will train you. And let's grow our glutes together. So we'll see you there. And until next time, make sure you like, subscribe, and comment below so you never miss another video from me.